Greetings, students. Today's topic of the day for the subject Jurisprudence 1 is Introduction and the Definition of the Subject Jurisprudence. And this is meant for LLB first sem students. Let us first see what does the term jurisprudence means. Jurisprudence is a Latin word which means jurisprudentia, knowledge of law or skill in law. Most of our law has been taken from common law system, and Bentham is known as the father of jurisprudence. And Austin, who has been the follower of Bentham, has taken his work further. Jurisprudence is a vast subject which dwells or deals with the knowledge or skill of law. There is no uniform definition of jurisprudence, since various peoples, various philosophers, theologians have given different ideologies and notions throughout the world. When an author talks about political conditions of his society, it reflects the condition of law prevailing at that very point in time and that particular society. So, it is very much believed that the Romans were the first who started to decipher and study what is law. Now, let us see what Bentham has to say about the analyzation of law itself. Bentham was the one to analyze what is law. He divided his study into two parts: examination of law as it is. Number one, expositorial approach, which means command of the sovereign, and examination of law as it ought to be or it should be is sensorial approach, morality of law. However, Austin stuck to the idea that law is the command of sovereign. Austin always believed in the absolute or positive form of law, and he disconnected the iota of morality or moral values towards law. The structure of English legal system remained with the formal analysis of law, that is, the first one, expositorial, and never became what it ought to be, sensorial. J. Stone also tried to define jurisprudence. He said that it is a lawyer's extraversion. He further said that it is a lawyer's examination of percept or perception, idea, and technique of law in the light derived from the present knowledge in disciplines other than law. So, not only here the philosopher talks about the philosophical approach towards law, that is sensorial or expositorial, but J. Stone also defines that jurisprudence is very much connected what the lawyer's perceptions are, the ideas, the reasons, the techniques of law connected to the lawyer itself. Because when we talk about law or what the lawyer tend to practice, we talk about the practical implementation of law itself in the modern grounds or in the reality. Again, we see that there can be no goodness or badness in law. Please remember, this is a very important point, that law is never about goodness or badness. Law is made by the state, so there could be nothing good or bad about it. Jurisprudence is nothing but the science of law, the study of law, to understand law from the perceptions of rationality and reasoning. Definitions of jurisprudence are given by various philosophers like Austin, Holland, Salmond, Keaton, Roscoe Pound, Dias, and Hughes. Please remember, these are the name of the legal theologians or philosophers who have propounded various definitions, have given their own perceptions. And each of these philosophers fall underneath various schools which we will be discussing in the further classes, be it natural school or sociological school, American school of realist. And every school has its own perceptions of jurisprudence, their own concepts and ideas, which forms as the framework of the subject jurisprudence. So, laws, that is law strictly so called, it has nothing to do with goodness or badness and has two aspects attached to it. Number one, General jurisprudence, it includes such subjects or ends of law as are common to all. So general jurisprudence, which talks about which is common to everybody, which is meant for everybody, which is universal in nature. And secondly, about particular jurisprudence. Particular jurisprudence is a science of any actual system of law or any portion of it. It is not universal in nature and is very much specific and to the point, and its essence are same but the scopes are very different. So please do remember that there can be no goodness or badness in law. Law is always made for the state, so there could be nothing good or bad about it. And jurisprudence is nothing but only the science of law. It is very much related to the study of law, knowledge of law, and that knowledge is very much associated with the rationality and reasoning, because moral grounds, moral values cannot define law itself. There are several aspects that are taken into account and that form the perceptions of jurisprudence. So this is the basic idea or the basic introduction to the subject jurisprudence itself. In the further classes we will discuss about the sources of law and the scope of the study of jurisprudence itself. Thank you, class.